So a lot of people have been making videos on this mystery file on SteamDB. If you don't know, basically a few weeks ago, there was a new entry in the SteamDB database. Basically, this is a website that just tracks Steam and all the different changes that go on there. The new entry was in the Fallout 4 DLC category. Typically, the way this works is an entry will be created and then populated prior to release. This happened with Nuka World, happened with Far Harbor, etc., etc. So it was kind of odd to see a new one for Fallout 4 under its DLC this far into the game. A lot of speculation devolved around this, and finally Pete Hines has kind of commented on it and kind of confirmed some things while denying others. So what I was really hoping for was a new gun DLC, like kind of like the Gunrunner's Arsenal for Fallout New Vegas, but it doesn't seem like that's what we're going to be getting. On Twitter, someone asked him basically what's going on with this. He reasserted that we are not getting any additional DLC for Fallout 4, but then that same person asked again, well then what is this? And Pete Hines responds with, we haven't said. This leads me to believe that it is actually something and not nothing. There are a few different entries for Skyrim as well that kind of have been there for months and months and just gone unnoticed and kind of dissipated into the past. At least this small tweet from Pete Hines leads me to believe this will be something released for Fallout 4 at some point in the future. So what could that possibly be? Well, I have a few different theories, and a lot of other people have a bunch of theories as well, so I'll kind of tell you them now in a little bit of an order. First and foremost, probably the most widely accepted theory is actually just a Game of the Year edition style thing. So basically a bundle of all the DLC into one little pack. Most of the time this was done as a totally standalone game. So basically if you look at Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim, their Game of the Year edition or bundled DLC version wasn't put on the same page as the game. It got its own page and it was basically just a standalone game. Maybe Bethesda's changing things up. Now they're just going to bundle all the DLC rather than make a totally standalone game for whatever motives they might have for that. Personally, I don't actually think that's what's going on. So another really popular theory are actually some new assets for the game for mod users on PS4. Basically, since people on PS4 are only going to be able to use assets available for the game already, people are speculating that they're actually going to add in some new ones in order to help facilitate that and just make it all around better experience. To actually build off that, another theory is that basically this is a bundle of different mods. So people have done this in the past, basically offering mods as free DLC. So what that would mean is Bethesda would have reached out to mod authors on PC saying, hey, can we put your mods in a little mod pack and then release it as a DLC on PS4 so PS4 users can get proper mods. But then of course they would be releasing it on all platforms, not just PS4, and thus that's where that theory comes from, although again I don't really believe that. The final two theories are the ones I think are the most probable and what this realistically is. We know for a fact that Fallout 4 VR is coming. They demoed it at E3 and some other gaming press conferences, so I think this definitely could be a patch or add-on for Fallout 4 in order to enable VR or just make some changes to the game that way, which is a little not too hypey. I don't personally have a virtual reality thing. I used to have one, but I sold it. But the final theory that I'm actually hoping for the most is actually a HD texture pack. As you guys do know, we do have the new generations of consoles, including the PS4 Pro and whatever the Xbox One is, coming out in the next few months. So what a lot of speculation was, this could be a 4K texture pack to port these over to the consoles. Fallout 4 isn't a super demanding game, so it's actually pretty practical that some of the textures can be upgraded to 4K and run on this higher gen hardware. I actually think that's what this could be, and I'm thinking this might have had something to do with the whole deal going on with Sony. Maybe they're like, hey, make sure to upgrade your game for our console and we'll give you mods or something like that. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I tried to just lay out all the different theories going on right now so you can come to your own conclusions, although it definitely seems like we're getting something, which is always nice. It's nice to see new content for a game that's almost a year old now. With all that being said, I thank you guys for watching again, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.